Has the man without fear lost his edge, and will it cost him his life? Well, let's hop into the pages of Daredevil issue number 12 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, a group of dirty cops had captured yet another would-be vigilante masquerading as Daredevil. They plan to execute the guy because, well, that's just the sort of people they are. I know that might seem like they're jumping the gun here, but as far as these guys are concerned, there's no laws anymore in Hell's Kitchen. Up is down, black is white, and no one's gonna stop them, right? Well, except for Matt Murdock himself. He can't just rush in, not right away anyway. He tries to be smart about it, sending Foggy in first. The plan is to pretend to be this vigilante's lawyer, and in hopes if the dirty cops see that there are repercussions around the corner, they just won't kill them both and be done with it. This plan backfires once the dirty cops realize that Foggy's phone isn't actually dialing anyone, and Matt has to get in there anyway and start mixing things up. And it is a really brutal, really bloody, really uphill fight for Daredevil. As he puts it, it never used to be this hard. Why have things changed? Is he really that rusty? Has he really let his body atrophy? The answer might actually be something completely different though. Maybe the reason this fight is so much harder now, why it's been harder since Matt stopped being Daredevil, is that no one fears him anymore. The terror he struck in the hearts of wrongdoers as Daredevil was a powerful tool, and now he doesn't have that anymore. This whole loss of fear thing actually becomes a major theme that is wonderfully mirrored in the Kingpin section of this story. You see, Wilson Fisk is going to see the power brokers, the rich elite 1%er family who are actually the true power behind the scenes in New York City, the ones who use their old money to back super PACs and new politicians. Wilson needs their blessing if he's going to push through this whole legalized marijuana legislation that he's after as mayor. But the waspy 1%ers have other ideas. It seems that they invited him here for the sole purpose of, well, making fun of him, basically. They treat him like a sideshow act. First, they get a little too personal about his criminal past. Hey, do you know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried? Hey, you ever kill a man? Oh, you're in the spice business before you were in politics, huh? The kind of spice you put up your nose, right? And then just to really rub some salt in the wound, one of the particularly jerky rich guys starts going in on Wilson's weight. Hey, fatty, you want some more pie? Fatty, don't break the toilet, fatty. And you're probably thinking, wait, these guys really invited Wilson Fisk here just so they could make fun of him? Well, yeah, they're rich 1%ers. They're used to people dancing at their feet all the time. And again, they feel like they can get away with it because, well, they don't fear Wilson Fisk anymore because he's not the Kingpin anymore, and this really starts to affect him. So much to the point that when one of the guys starts insulting him again, Wilson drags him in the bathroom and brutally beats him to death. It makes him feel better in the moment, but now he just killed one of the rich, wealthy donors who he needed. This embarrassment is further echoed in Daredevil, who was unable to beat the dirty cops and had to be saved by Elektra. It's not all bad, though. Elektra says she's tired of seeing the man she once loved brought so low and vows to rebuild the devil again at any cost. And training just started. So that was Daredevil issue number 12, everybody. And once again, I just gotta take my hat off to Chip Zdarsky. He is writing a truly amazing run here. The level of clever juxtaposition between the mere journeys of Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk are truly inspired. I was actually very much reminded of that episode of Sopranos where Tony goes to meet a bunch of other rich, influential Italians and all they want to do is talk about his mob ties and it makes him sad. Here we actually get to see Matt and Wilson vulnerable in ways that we never really have before. And we get to see a lot about them and how they deal with their vulnerability. Wilson Fisk acts out where Daredevil actually has people he can lean on for help. Overall, I would give this one a much deserved 9 out of 10. If you are not reading this Daredevil book, then you are really missing out.
Hey there everyone, Kate Joel again, and I just want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. And hey, if you enjoyed the book I covered in this issue and want some comics of your own, might I recommend Book Depository? It's my #1 place for shopping for comic book trades. You get a great price, and if you use my link down in the description, you'll actually be helping me out at the same time. You get something, I get something, everybody wins, right? So until next time everyone, I've been Joel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.